Yo, what's up, boys? KROBS back at it. Today we got kind of an interesting video, something we haven't done before. There's been a ton of leaks. I'm sure you guys have already seen them. Just going through our Discord server real quick and you go through some of the few things that are popping off, as well as some clips from some of the viewers that are playing, some of the people in the club. First off, this is what's going on for the predictions for the Brawl Talk. Ziggy's gonna be coming into the game. I'm gonna insert a clip from Kairos time. Ziggy looks absolutely dynamic, to say the least. He's gonna be coming in. He's gonna be a huge control brawler. Ziggy, and then they did show the other brawler as well. I'll see if I can't find a clip to go ahead, pop that thing in this video too. Every brawler is gonna be having their hypercharge. Cool. More records, record change. Nobody really cares. New trophy road environments. Nobody really cares. New female Brazilian brawler. Pretty sure that's who this is, and she kind of kicks around and skips like a. Kind of like a stew. Perma stew, like on shot. Nah. On top of that, we got these new Subway Surfer boxes coming to the game. Leon skin looks sick. Hankson. Jesse. My bad, not Jesse. Ali. And then, pretty sure there's also a cool stew skin. Poco, I'm pretty sure this is Poco. I could be wrong. Here's his 2 skin here. On top of that, coming to the game, they're going to be adding another tab. So you know how you have like your Hypercharge, your Super, your Shot button? You're going to go ahead and they're going to be adding 3 different tiers, kind of like they do for the, like, SpongeBob event. You know how they had different level tiers for each thing, and each tier you had, like, tier 3 is going to be stronger than tier 2, you know? Basically, it's going to be going on here, except it's going to be like a second shot gadget type deal going on. So that's pretty cool. On top of that, box is coming back. Stoked for that. New hypers are confirmed to be coming out. Ollie, Juju, Meeple, Finks, Larry, Byron, Jaeyoung. Trunk's already out, I'm pretty sure. Anywho, Finks is basically getting his thing from the sushi event back. Meeples is pretty cool, so now he can walk through the walls that he uses a super on. Ollie's is just a bigger area. Juju's is a bigger pet. Jaeyoung, I don't remember off the top of my head what Jaeyoung does. Same with Byron. But Larry now spawns 2 of his supers down. Alright, we were able to get the video from Kairos time. I'm just going to record over the voice that he currently had. If you want to go see his, I'll have the link in the description to his video down below. Currently working on Byron. Basically what his does is it's going to throw his super and then his attack in all areas from when he drops a super. Currently what Kairos is trying to do right now is see if there's like a sweet spot, or if there's a way that possibly where, if you were playing Heist, if you were to throw the super, if all the shots go ahead and hit on the Heist at the same time. And from the testing that he did, it doesn't look like it, which is huge. Now we're getting into Finks. Finks activates an additional time warp around himself that follows his movement. Just like I mentioned before, how it's similar to the sushi event. The only thing that's different is he actually drops 2. So you could throw one for your teammates and also have one around yourself, or you could have him chain. Doesn't look like his supers actually going to be like, if you shoot your shot and he goes through both portals, it's going to be like super fast. It won't have any extra boost for using both. The main benefit you could use those, like in Hot Zone, if you were to have that main circle down, basically making the area bigger with having yourself go around it. Now with Jaeyoung, basically what he can do is his super activation time is boosted. So I think it's like a 5-second cooldown right now with the right gadget on. And currently, if you pop Hyper, the way it's going to work now is it's just going to charge in like 2 seconds. So you can chain that speed, then you can chain the healing, then you can chain the speed again. Pretty sure you could do it about 4 times per super. What he's going to go ahead and he's going to show here is that the charge rate for the super is not crazy, and it's not going to be automatically charging when standing still. So he just got about half charge with 5. It took about 15 hits for him to get this hyper, which would be, it's kind of a lot for Jaeyoung. That's okay. It could be huge for the team. Next we're going into Juju's. Basically it's just hypercharged Gris, bigger needles, more speed, more health, more damage. Like Juju didn't need another buff. This is gonna be insane. I'm pretty sure you can pronounce it Bokar, something like that. The range is kind of ridiculous on the Gris too. You can see here, 1920 damage. It loses its shield after a little bit, but it still has 8,640 health. And it is faster than you are. Like, if you're playing Juju by yourself, the Gris is actually faster than Juju. Next, the last rule bender, we're going to be talking about Meeple. Super covers a large area. Now allows Meeple and their teammates to walk through walls and over water. Basically, this makes every brawler in the game somebody's able to walk over water. That's pretty cool. The interesting thing about this is how long it lasts. You can go back and forth, and then they can't shoot through the wall. Could be huge on some maps like Knockout. Could be something that's like a game changer. We'll just have to see what happens. Next, Larry basically spawns another bot. So now there's 2 of them. The gadgets, like where you'd come back, switch weapons, or heal. It's only going to apply to one of them though, so not both of them are going to actually be able to come back and heal. Doesn't matter. It's still insane. One of them has 6,000 health, and one of them has 8,000 health. I'm pretty sure the one with the glowing around it is the second one, so if you were to pop gadget, I'm pretty sure the 8,000 is the one that would be coming back. Next, going to Trunk. I guess I messed up. Retread, going into there, super leaves, ants on enemies with shield damage over time. So his regular super, no ants, just the mud. And now when you get into it, you're going to try it with the hyper. You just see the amount of damage it actually does bust out. It's currently at 100,000, busting it in straight down to 87. So it's 13,000 damage. It's ridiculous. You can see little ants right there on the ground. Yeah, that's it. Which hypers do we think is being put down instead of just one at the same time? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be tossing these clips here from Kairos time, so you guys can get an idea of what I'm looking at. I'm probably just gonna pull it from this video here. Some balance changes coming to the game. Looks like Clancy might have an opportunity to actually be good again. They're changing the Chuck hypercharge rate. It's kind of the main thing. BB's now, her home run bar is going to be charging regardless of ammo. That's pretty sick. I think this is going to be a huge improvement for BB. I think your hyper is already insane. Mr. P, Kit, Bo, Lily, Bonnie, and RT all getting nerfs to the hypercharge. Kind of not surprised about that considering they've been running the meta. Tara's also getting a gadget cooldown nerf. They're reworking Shelly's fast forward gadget. That's cool too. But that's enough of the news. I'm make sure the clips are in there too, so you guys have a chance to see those. On top of that, let's kind of go ahead and get into what some of our viewers have been posting for us. Some of their clips. Let's go to the top, see what we got going on. Looks like first one's coming from the stream. Who posted this? Sushi? Popping a little bell action. Dodging the Bonnie. Clutching up. Nice. I like that. I'll give Sushi that one. I don't like to give Sushi too many compliments, but Sushi got that compliment. Hamza just absolutely whiffing the berry super. He just stayed put. They wouldn't have scored more than likely. What else we got? Solo showdown, CXG going in, popping the Shade Hyper so the Edgar Waste Super can't get him. He just gets played. Dropping a little emote on him too. The Potato send in. Playing Stew, so Buzz Lightyear is still around. Should be a goal. Well, oh, what a trick shot, y'all. You know what? That's gotta be best clip of the day so far. Best clip of the day. I don't know what was going on there. Hold on. You tried to mow super in, and then the squeak just squeaked him. Piper finished it off. Hamza, huge save. Hamza, I will gladly say it. Absolute dog. Beyond dog on the Kaze. I'm gonna run that back one more time just because that was such a good save. Should be game. Even the Gus Super for the shot. No goal. What else we got going on here? Homs on the Miko. What happened? The thing just hyper super off the map and die? Yeah, that's a pretty big fail. What's going on here? CXG going in with Leon. 2v1. Mortis v Leon. Leon should be easy. Cheeks. Got the Mortis. Surviving on 2 health. Yeah, that's a solid clutch. Solid clutch. Me getting touched by Cord. This must have been in stream. Getting absolutely destroyed here. Couldn't do anything against it. Had the delay. I don't think the delay mattered. I probably would have still got cooked. Sushi on the Cord. Edward Lim. AKA Daddy Yeti. 200 health. Is he just gonna put this in net? Yo. Big plays, big plays. Shiloh going with Carl Hyper. Looks like he might get a team wipe. Oh, Shane in the Hyper. Should be a goal. Did it not go in? Okay, I was going to say. I thought I paused and didn't go in the net. That would have been wild. Man, it looks like the last clip for the day that we got is from Mr. K. Frank, stunning there. Mr. K with the primo snipe. That was a good block. That was a good block. We putting Hamza on top, or we put Mr. K's block on top? They were both pretty good. Pretty good. That would have been for game 2 because they already had 1 goal. But yeah, that's it. We're going to be going ahead, waiting to see who can post more clips so we can go ahead and continue to do this. We're going to stop here at 8:09 p.m. for our next video. When we do a little update, a little bit of talk, we'll go back into it. But a lot of exciting stuff coming into the game. Balance changes, new skins, the new Brawl logo. I think it's stupid, but what do I know? I just go here. New hypers, hopefully hypers for every brawler coming into the game. And new skins, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's also a new Crow skin coming to the game. It's going to be the Season Pass. Subway Surfers coming in for the collab. And Brawl Talk should be coming sometime this month, I think in the next few days. Yeah. Otherwise, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. See ya.